Welcome back, everybody. How are you guys today? I'm Miss Shine Light 7. Welcome. This is a 21 plus reading, raw, uncut, unfiltered, unbiased reader. I don't know what the messages will be before the messages come out, so please take only what resonates with you and leave the rest. Suggestions, questions, comments can be left in the comment section below. This is a general plus a collective. It won't resonate with every single one of you, and if it does not resonate, please check out some of the other videos in the playlist along with. Before you go, make sure you subscribe, like, share, and hit that bell notification so you don't miss the next upload. And hey, everybody, how are you guys today? I have your messages for today. This Thank you for joining. If you are new to the channel, thank you, and make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification along with the thumbs up. It helps to get us to grow. And if you are returning, welcome. And if you are a part, and thank you for being a part of this family as well and help me grow it. I send love and light to each and every one of you as well. So we got some summoning energy coming in. I can't get my tongue tied. Summoning energy coming in. All right, so like we got a couple turned over. What is that? Wishing for some? Wish upon a star. It's a lot of different energies all turned around. It's hitting messages here, but I'm not taking them today because I'm not decoding today. This focus, summoning focus. And what else? Wishing for something. Self-worth and strength. Self-worth and strength. All right. And underneath that, individuality and loyalty. You might be loyal, but this person might not be loyal. Risk. This person takes risk out here. Okay. Bet. Gotcha. All right. Let's see what the other energy is out here as well. Netcaster. Lost in space. So they don't know. They're aimless out here. They don't know which direction to go. Where they going. How they going to get there. Needing direction. Preparations come to fruition. So something's about to come to fruition. People about to get blessings. People about to get breakthroughs. People about to get windfalls. Like, it's about to happen. Hey, it's about to happen. It's coming in. That stuff is strong coming in too. The netcaster, somebody's net worth is just increased. Okay. Will of a wisp. Of the wisp. Treasures hidden in the shadows. But guess where they said our treasures are hidden? Our treasures are hidden in heaven, right? To keep moths from eating it, from rust, from corruption of thieves, and such and so on, right? That's what they said. And Matthews, I think 6 and 20, I think. Or 6 and... I know Matthew 6. Is it 19 and 20? I know I'm gonna say yeah. 16 and 20. No. 19 and 20. Sorry. It's Matthew. About where our treasures are. Will-o-wisp. Treasures in the shadow. So we got the hollow bone here. So when I see a hollow bone, right, it's like a hollow bone would be like marrow. Like, you know, like the support in your bone structure is weak because of lack of marrow in it, right? But this is telling me it's a teachable. This is your teachability here in reverse on the 28. It's a 10 too. And it's telling me that you're going to learn something from here. Tests, testimony, lessons. Okay? Somebody going to teach you something here. Think about a thing. Something going to teach you a thing about a thing. Glacier's mushroom. The divine matrix. Drifter. So this person might be homeless, or just without a home, like no real place to call home. Because why? They don't want to do the work to achieve the things that they want. They want it given to them on a silver platter. It's that entitlement energy. And they might even just to get day-to-day food and clothes on their back and sneakers and stuff. They might just do stuff like promiscuous stuff. Easy stuff to do. Magician sword. They use words. They use like, you know, gift for gab with the quick wit. That what was that? Yeah, the sword. They use quick wit, like gift for gab to get what they want. That jumped right out. All right, the Garden of Venus. Okay. Resting and rejuvenating. So somebody took a pause on something here. They took a pause. The stars in the sky, a limitless possibility. Okay. The stars in the sky, there's a limited possibility here. Okay. Endless. Okay. Endless and continuous. All right, let's see here. Under the Garden of Venus. And we had Venus under that full moon under Cancer, under Capricorn the other day. Number 62, number 8, number 9 might resonate with you. Number 6, number 10, and number 5. With a change under the drifters, somebody might change. They might even get a home after all said and done. They might even get a home now. But they're telling me if they don't do the work, they won't get a home. Make time for self-love. So love yourself. This is where this garden is. This is where Mother Gaia is. She makes these beautiful flowers. And Venus, Mother Gaia here, with her elemental energy here as well, with that resting and renewal here. And that's under the Libra, balancing the scale. Okay. Netcaster preparation comes to fruition. Detoxification under the netcaster. So you're going to detox. Because see, when we level up, we get a clearance there too. We get some type of clarification. We just level up. We just, bing, level up. And then the next day, like maybe we'll just go get our nails done, get your hair done. And that just changes you in a way. You know what I mean? Like it changes you in a way, like almost in an instant, just with a hair and accessories. It just changes you. So even just the littlest thing, okay? Maybe even just a strip of lashes. Now, I know one of these men down here the other day didn't like lashes. And I mean, he almost despised them, but I don't think he out here today. This one likes all types of accessories. They like accessories. Be real. Be real under the lost in space. Okay? Be real under the lost in space. Will-o-wisp. Treasures hidden in shadows. They're talking about less talk, more, feel more. And think it through. Little less grip, a little more lip, or something like that. Alright, or a little less lip and a little bit more grip, or something like that. Something like that they trying to get me to say. But Pisces, Gemini, Aquarius, Taurus, and Scorpio, breathe through the tension, because there's really tense energy here as well, especially when you got a Scorpio, ecstasy and pain with the Scorpio, right? Because he wants to sting you in the energy. Let's see what y'all doing out here with this drifter. Teachability, a hollow bone. So this girl might be small, slender, tall, long legs. She might not be the big booty girl here, because it's like giving me a slender build. Slender build girl. Little booties matter is what they telling me. Alright, little booties matter. I don't care about that. What does that do for me when we all got booties? We validated by our booties. Music might be resonating with you. A song, a synchronicity of a song. A song and this energy may come out that might be resonating with you with words or something, with harmony here. So it might be music or words from a song. Yeah, music. Lake, stillness or reflection. And then what was that? That was music again, harmony. So they want me to really know under these gardens. It might be music here. Music of self-love, stuff to inspire you, stuff to lift you up. Or somebody might be just sitting up listening to sad songs all day. Like, all day they just listen to these sad, you know, I love you songs, you know, because they feeling heartbroken or you know, law, lost about a lover here, or somebody they got a crush on is not feeling the same way about them. Because you're sitting here not taking an offer here, or that person is not coming to taking an offer here, but also the hanged man is in the energy along with the page of chalice. Little bit of emotions, little bit of to offer, not much, really much to offer here under this hanged man of the Gemini, under thinking it through. This is your wolf instinct. We just came in under the wolf moon the other day. So that thing's still howling out there. They will change in the night on you. Also, purification is out here with rain. And you might see substantial amount of rains flooding where it usually never floods. This is like tornado, hail, real like strong hail, large size, golf ball size hail as well. Snow, I'm gonna put that back in there because Lady Gaia is in the energy here in the gardens. Okay, she's here. And she wants to relax, but she's in a tense energy with the tensity here. So she's got an intensification here, and she wants to detoxify, but it can't detoxify yet because some other things is really stirring underneath the surface here to being real. Somebody is not being their authentic self here. Something is keeping a secret. Somebody's wearing a mask here, as well as somebody's talking less and feel more, but they don't feel less or they don't feel more. Okay, they don't feel one way or the other. Okay, because it's the Gemini energy out here, so it's like two-sided. It could be one day they feel this way, moment to moment, with moment to moment here in the energy. So it's like moment to moment. This person might have leveled up with this net caster. Okay, you casting nets out here of preparation of to come now, like your dreams, your success, your wealth. I told you that windfall is pushing right through. Somebody that has some issues with money lost or money laundry or money situation hacked with your money. Okay, something that got to do with your money. Okay, you about to get whatever it was that you were supposed to get here under these netcasters. That's your net worth. Your self-worth came out as well. It was something that was summoning something to come towards you. All positive, especially when your vibe is high, especially when your aura is clear, especially when you got rid of all those naysayers and doubters, the ones that said you couldn't and you wouldn't, and they doubted where your destiny was going to be. Okay, all of that's going to come back to bite them. And then you're going to be the one they're going to hate from a distance. I told you, jealousy is an ugly trait. And you don't have no congratulators in your haters, okay? They want to congratulate, but they cannot do it. Okay? Because they can't stand the glow. They can't stand the win. Everybody has a chance to win. Okay? This journey is not something that somebody else can't obtain. You have to be willing to change. You have to be willing to manifest the things in your desires that you want. And as long as you keep people that don't vibe on the same vibe as you, on low frequencies beneath you, you'll never be able to go to your destinies because they'll cipher your energy and take it and transmute it into their own negative energy. So you can shine light. I always shine light, Miss Shine Light 7. But that's why I tell you my energy is protected. When I send love and light, I send love and light to the ones that deserve my love and light. It orbits around to everyone, but it knows the one's frequency that's lower, and it knows the ones, because other than that, it would irritate the one that doesn't need to hear it. It'll irritate them. Just like a witch. things irritate her about a person that she doesn't like. Okay? So she'll cast her magic upon them because she doesn't like them. Because of how they smell. Told you. Witch don't like this. It's about the way the person smells. I told you back in around like Halloween, I told you about those witches, traits of a witch, and how they was easy to be identified. Most of them are bald. Okay? Most of them has a prominent nose. Most of them have green spit, greenish, grayish spit. I don't know, y'all. That's what they telling me. And I just vaguely remember that reading, right now. I vaguely remember. I just remember that. It's more, though. And this is a drifter. So this is a man, a person that's aimlessly around. They don't really have no set destiny or purpose to place or a thing to be. They don't really have a real set job. They might work day jobs just to make a couple dollars during the day. And that's where they think their treasure is hidden, wherever, like, the downtown, where everybody hang out at. That's like the willow wisp, where treasures hidden in the shadows, like little treasures. Like, you could get a come up. So maybe you could get an iPhone off the street unlocked for like $500. That's the hidden treasure. Like, being able to, get an iPro Max, whatever is the latest model for whatever cheap, like electronics, stuff like that. Like cars, taking, hot car jack, burn the daggone VIN number off of it and, change the VIN, and now you got a new car for, you didn't get that treasure by working and getting the financial payment for it and putting the down payment on it. You got it hot, okay, by theft. Okay, I told you your treasures was hidden in heaven. So if the moths could eat it, if the rust could rust it out, or the corrupt could thieve from it, then it wouldn't be buried in the shadows, right? Only thing that you would be getting from the shadows is what was on the dark side, right? What would be on the dark, okay? That wouldn't be of your light. And where's the divine at? On the light. So what was on the dark of it, you won't be able to get it here because it's in the shadows. And they said your treasures is hidden in heaven. Okay? That's what they said. And if you go moment to moment, you won't know that they hidden in heaven. You know that it's hidden on the block. On this block, that block, on her block, on Stevens Street, on David Road, on Mission Street. Okay? 160th Boulevard. I don't know. Beach Street. I don't know. This is where they say it's at, though. Because you ain't taking nobody's offer. Or she ain't taking your offer. Or Lady Gaga ain't taking nobody's offer right now. She just spinning mad. So she decide what she want to how she want to shift the atmosphere right now with the clouds and the energy and the mountains and the obstacles that Mother Earth has, we had tsunami the other day out there, and I don't know. I know Brazil getting all kinds of different things. Hell, that's the star. That's the elemental energy. That's the spirit energy. That's the magician under the need and direction. So you're willing the magic there. Treasures hidden in the shadows. What's spinning? Judgment. Okay? Balancing the scale. You got a judgment from the divine. That's divine or dark light. Dark and light. Under the bone, hollow bone. The Knight of Swords. Okay? I'm going to stand in my truth, but whatever it's going to do is either going to teach you something, test you, a testimony on the goodness of it, or the dark as it was. It's going to teach you something. Going to let you know something here. Under the Page of Wands, very little passion for drifters. So that means you ain't going to raise from this situation no time soon. No time soon. And with the Four of Pentacles, you ain't taking much offers either. You ain't taking it. You just like, nah, I'd rather not. Okay. And this is a Tower moment. You'd rather not because you know what's going to happen here. Because you need to detoxify. You need to be real with yourself. You need to talk less and feel more. Feel your effing feelings here. Or, you know, Page of Jealous. Feel your emotions here. You know. Be real with yourself. And underneath there, that's the Queen of Coins. Some type of fertility here as well. What is this? Let's see what's here. Detoxify. That's success. So you can get success. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Love yourself first with the self-love here. Under detoxify whatever this negative stuff that's dragging you down here. You got to get rid of it. Also for being real under the Aquarius. That's an air sign. So trust. I accept that my inner voice will always guide me correctly, but it also will guide you incorrectly if you're listening to the wrong thing in the energy. Okay, to freedom, you might go towards your fate instead of your freedom and get yourself entrapped or entangled in something here. This is also loneliness in this energy as well. With the Tower, no, with the Page of Chalice, very lonely here, and really nobody really likes this person because of this loneliness here. They really lonely. They really lonely souls. Like, nobody really like this person here. Courage. And I urge you to know that the reason why they don't like this person, because this person's ways is really shifty here. This person's ways is very shifty in this energy. Not a real, I told you with the wolf instinct is very shifty. Moment to moment is unknown here with the Emperor here. His mood is very unknown here in energy. Okay, let's talk about it. Why he's so unlonely? What's the loneliness here in this energy? I just saw Tweedledee and Tweedledum. Tweedledee and Tweedledum was two twin brothers, right? They was brothers. And even though you was two brothers, I talked about it being a woman. So you the woman to this man, and you just go by everything this man tell you to do, like his brother. So here's justice here. Justice is, you know, wanting you to be judged by feminine energy here. Because he wants his wife to temper down so she could judge Alice in the situation. So they want you to, and this is the Hierophant here of Alice's sister, like the intervention here under the trust, because she was like, you know, this is your history. This is like, you know, why are you down here following these rabbits down the rabbit hole when we got a whole, you know, home things and chores we need to do. We need to clean up the house and tidy up and do some stuff at home while we down here chasing rabbits. You know what I mean? Fitting places we don't belong, drinking tea with mad people, and being judged by a queen we don't know nothing about. You know what I mean? Like, let a cat smile in our face and smile teeth and grin in our face, and all the while got a sarcastic ulterior motive behind it. Okay, the caterpillar. You don't know the right way, then I don't know either. Which way should I go? Well, if you don't know, then why would I tell you? Then we could go any way would be best, right? That's what he said. He was standing there smoking a hookah, right? Before he transformed into a butterfly. Like you got to remember these storylines because they also play a role in a part in your life when we go down these devices of codependency, of addictions to sex and love and drugs and libations and, you know, just the worldly things under the world. Okay, under the world, under the things that we manifest under the world. Okay, got still 9 of Cups. See, it's still piping hot. 9 of Cups been coming out all week. All right, let's see what we got. Page of Spades. Excuse me, Page of Spades, Page of Swords. Very little communication to go towards your success here in this energy. But it's going to tell me what it is because they painted these roses. They were supposed to be red roses, but they turned them. They was white, and then what they did was spray painted them. Okay, as an illusion. Okay, so that's also an illusion that, because the tower moment is right there. So you not seeing this illusion, or you do see the illusion, but you choose to think that I know that there is no greater goal than to love. And when you love yourself, or in this energy, it's like selfish love in this energy, because it's a difference between self-love and selfish love. Selfish is just selfish, okay? Selfish is just selfish. Ain't no moment to moment. This person could change from me. Like when Alice got down here in this rabbit hole, she didn't know who she was. She was one. I woke up one person, but now I don't know who I am. Okay, these people banging their heads like hammers. Okay, because that's they can't get it through their head. What's going on? Like woody woodpeckers, they banging their head against wood, or they got wood as brains, but more like fitting in places you don't belong with Alice. Trying to fit in places where you don't belong. Let me see. Let me see here. Let me talk about it here. I done lost needing direction. Why you don't need direction here? What's going on here in this energy here? 3 of Pentacles. Seeing over the wall. Seeing past the illusion. This person is somebody you serving. Somebody's you serving, somebody serving something to you, or they serving it, or you somebody serving it to you, or you serving it to them. Okay, waiter, somebody just waiting on this. They sitting and waiting, plotting. King of Wands, how he gonna get what he want? Page of Wands and the King of Wands. He come in when it's time to screw though. Hot. He come in when it's time to screw. He'll leap in love real quick. Okay, he'll leap right in real quick. That's where it's hidden in the shadows. When it's something that he could get a come up on, a quick little hustle, something, sex, love, drugs, rock and roll, whatever it is, that kind of stuff, he's in, all in. He know how to do that with the magician. He could wheel it right up, moment to moment. Okay, and that's where his instincts change with the wolf. Okay, going off to different things that's calmer. But it don't have to be calmer. It could be wilder. It could be more, treacherous. It could be more, dangerous. It could be more of a risk, like they told us. Okay? They don't care to him. Okay? Somebody might got a little black dog. Okay? This girl might got a little black dog. And that's usually a little black cat. And it's a little pig in the energy too, which tells me these people like to play dirty here too, with the little pig in the energy. So these people she likes to play dirty, or he likes to play dirty, okay? Because they somewhere where they don't fit in, okay? 7 of Spears. Let me see here what they don't do. Okay? Let me see what they don't do. Page. Okay, let's talk about it here. This represents someone who is eager to do their best through their lack of attention lack of attention to details often creates mistakes, like painting white royal roses instead of red ones. Those blundering, this energy tries his best and will always try to right his wrongs. Be patient with yourself and use mistakes as learning opportunities. So that's over here under these teachable things, under this energy, under this magician. Things might not really go his way, but this might going to be a teachable lesson here under these successes and what you need to detoxify from here. But it's also telling you, they're also written, this is a know-it-all here. Somebody that knows it all, who most certainly does not, in fact, know it all. And their overconfidence may come across as snobbish, or everyone starts somewhere. It's okay to admit that you don't yet have all your cards in order and are still learning. But they don't want people to know that they still learning. They rookies and stuff, and they amateurs, bank robbers, or carjackers, like I said, because they go and get this stuff and treasures in the hood, or in the street, or in the community, or the suburbs, or the gas station, or the wherever. That's where they go and get the stuff from. Okay, they ain't got it by working out. They got it thieving. Okay, because our treasures are sitting in heaven. Okay, that's what they said. Now, I don't know if they are or not. Okay? Somebody might think that the treasures is hidden, out and plain for people to pick up and get. Some people might think that. Okay, let's talk about the page of Hedgehogs. Page of Hedgehogs. A lot of pages in this energy, right? Not real. King came in only when it came to screwing. Only came when it came to screwing. The page of wands is right there. The page of hedgehogs is here. This talks about it is eager to be helpful and learn a new skill, but it is a bit, oh yeah, it is a bit ineffective at present. Opportunities is all around you now, and so is the potential for working toward meaningless success and material stability. Explore all new opportunities with common sense and your long-term goals in mind. So common sense is what you need. My dad used to call it mother wit. I don't know if that's the same thing or not, but I said dad used to say you gotta have three things: common sense, mother wit, and bullshit. If you ain't have all three, you ain't have nothing. Okay? You gotta have all three of those. Okay, to make it in this world today. And my dad only had a third grade education and he had a lot. So at the end of the day, you know what I mean? I looked up to my dad. A lot of people didn't look up to my dad. My dad, got a lot of backlash because he liked to drink. He had a lot of gatherings where people would come around him because they all liked it, my dad. And people always from far and wide would come and see my dad. But, once my dad closed his eyes, those same people turned their back on my dad. You know what I mean? Even though he wasn't here no more. So when I say this, these are those hedgehogs that play on your team one time at some point, and then they turn it back on you in the end. Okay? Those types, the ones like that. It says that these people will become disappointed and discouraged. The opportunity for quick material success, and this is where your success came in. I know that there is no greater goal than to love, but they say this is going to have to be detoxified because it's toxic and poison, codependent, and all kinds of different things was here. And this was discouragement, and this was a disappointment here, and this is a disappointment to somebody in this energy as well. Okay? Okay? So my dad rolling over in his grave on a disappointment of how they disgrace his estate. So maybe that might be a problem. Okay, that might be where the disappointment and discourage is coming from. Okay, might be rolling over in his dad going, oh boy. Moving on. Any opportunity for quick material success hasn't gone according to plan. Not when everybody got their greedy paws reaching in and trying to take something out. Okay. Remember, if things seem too good to be true, they probably are. And there aren't any shortcuts to your dreams. You'll have to put hard work into making them come true. Trust it will be worth it. And I always tell you guys, it ain't no easy situation to change from depression to, having better days or brighter days or anything like that. All I can say is it's worth it. The journey is worth it. The peace of mind, the independence, the knowledge, the wisdom, the visions, the perceptions that you see things in a new way. Changing old paradigms that no longer serve you to paradigms that do. Okay? Deprogramming old processes that don't work, that are outdated. Okay? Because people like to hold on to those old things, old lies, wives' tales. Oh, this is so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so. When all the while, you never belonged in the first place. The only reason why you lied and made pretend that you belonged was so you could fit in. Where is she at? There she is. So you could fit in with the tower moment. You only did that because you went to the rabbit's house and ate some cookies and got too big to stay there, and then you got stuck at his house. Okay? Now you got to get some kind of another poison or some kind of counteract, some drug like a Narcan to make you go back to the size you was so you could get out. Okay? Methalones, that's what it was. Quaaludes and stuff that they was taking back in those days. I don't know nothing about that. But that's what it called them. Quaaludes. And then we got the Hierophant, Major Arcana. Number 5 on that change. Although Alice's attention wanders, her sister tries her best to keep Alice's focus on her history lesson. The Hierophant, like Alice's sister, is a wise teacher who values education, structure, and traditions. So it's going to teach you about educating on lessons and heartbreak and love and loss and structures, how to hold it together, how to, not show your hand and never let them see you sweat type of energy. Also traditions, growing legacies and keeping legacies going, okay? An extension of your lineage, okay? Breaking old generational curses and creating new ones, okay? For the new generations, okay? While there may be a time and place for nonconformities and rebellion, the Hierophant indicates that this is not it. Turn to experienced teachers and an authoritative figure, for guidance now. Won't you kindly pay attention? You have lessons to learn here. Told you that all throughout this energy. So this is your intervention under the trust. This is going to be your intervention, the divine timing and in divine order. Things will work themselves out. Okay? Are you clashing with an authority figure in your life? Now, somebody might think they have an authority figure, that they are an authority figure over you because they think they have something over you by age. Okay? Age is just a number, and you're only as old as you feel. Okay? And if this person thinks that they have more wisdom or knowledge because they older, they don't have no more knowledge than a tattered shoe. How about that? Okay? A tattered one. Not even a new shoe. A tattered one. Okay? And if you're feeling pressured to conform to traditions or ways of thinking that just don't suit you, perhaps it's time for you to follow your own heart. Right. And you've been doing that because when you was doing that, okay, that's why they got jealous. And jealousy was an ugly trait. And that's why when you got here, you was going your own way. You on your success. You on your path. But they don't want you to do that. They don't want to see you glowing up. And they don't want to see you. But they changed on you with this instant here. In an instant, they changed on you. Okay? In an instant. And they will. Not only now, continuing on throughout the journey. You'll find they will weed and seed themselves out. The ones that don't go by. If this is the type of person, instinctually you will know and you will recognize these folks, okay, to get them from around you, out of your energy, whatever. Because these lonely, long-hearted, long-lipped folks that don't serve you no good here in this energy at all. You don't have to serve them anything. You don't have to serve them anything on those. They know needing direction. You can't serve somebody that don't know which way to go. Nothing. Okay? That's what the caterpillar told Alice. She said, which way do I go? Well, he said, well, it don't matter which way you go. If you don't know where you're going, then it doesn't matter which way you go. Do it. That's what he told her when you first came into the energy, right? If you don't know, why, then what difference would it matter which way you went? If you don't know. So you can't tell somebody the Two of Pentacles that don't know which way they're going, which way to go. And they like to be stuck in stuff. All right? Stuck in other people's situations. Fighting battles that's not their battle. Okay? Paying things that they shouldn't be paying. But since they jumped up and stepped up to get beat down by the spiritual warfare, by the divine, because it wasn't appointed to you, you forced yourself, and now you got penalties to pay. No matter what they are. If they're spiritual, consequences, choices, actions, whatever they are, they're yours now to handle. Okay? And if you owe money, you better get that together too, because they coming for that too. So if you owe somebody, they coming for their money now. And they're going to send a lawsuit or something on you to get it. And that's why I told you that windfall is coming in for somebody. Somebody and someone. Okay? Because somebody put themselves in something that they did not belong to. Okay? And it says that you was clashing with them and you wouldn't conform with them. And it says that they got mad with you when you wouldn't conform. It's time to follow your own heart. Or the white rabbit down a different path entirely. Who knows what wondrous adventures await you. If you keep following these rabbits down these rabbit holes, as long as you down here in a wonderland of whatever it is, 3D-ness, because you ain't on your higher self. You doing this rat race running around fine. Well, that didn't work. Well, let me go do something else in these treasures, because my treasures is here. Whatever small finds you can get. If it's a little crumple of gold. Oh, I found 10 carat today. Little piece, just like a little slither. It wasn't even a whole bracelet. It was a half. It was broken half, a little chain. Wasn't even the whole anklet. Wasn't even the whole wrist bracelet. Oh, I found one bangle with the half of it, though. I found one earring. You ain't even find a pair. Tweedledee and Tweedledum was the pair. You got to find a pair of earrings. Pair of whatever it is. The full thing, not just pieces of it. Okay? Somebody might want pieces of something you got. Okay? And instinctually, you know, they not. Okay? This person took a risk here. Let's see what they took a risk on. Let's see. Success. No need to fear here. Why? Because remember how powerful you are. You don't have to fear no one, nothing. At no point. If they threaten you. Yeah? They threatening themselves. And if they quiet, that's all the more reason that you got them by the balls. Bet on that. They quiet, you ain't heard nothing, you got them. Such a curious dream. Yep. They curious what you feeling, what you thinking, what you doing, what you plotting against, what's your next plan of action. They don't know what's gonna come now. Because you threw them off their game. Grounded, because you was grounded, you didn't never say nothing. You never argued, you never said a word. You let them go ahead and do their own thing. And when it came down to it, you just said what you had to say. Meaning returning to reality. You took the reality check out of it, in it. You looked at it, saw the reality in it. And you said, I'm coming home. I'm coming home. And if you don't like it, too bad. Because I'm here. There's a new sheriff in town. Okay? And she ready. Whoever this is. She said, curious and curiouser. It was such a curious dream. You want to know what the success was going to look like on the flip side? Those naysayers and doubters want to know what it's going to be all about, though. They watching from the sidelines. They want to cheer you on, but they're such haters they can't. Jealousy is an ugly trait. I think I told y'all that. Find a lesson, and they told us 3 or 4 times. You're going in this hangman energy. These people are hung up in their minds about what you're doing, what's coming towards you. The uncertainty of the outcome is what they are. What is now. It's like, you ever hear like when the plot in the movie starts to climax in the story, the music in the background starts to climax, dun 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 dun, almost like the Beethoven of the symphony changes, like it gets intenser and intenser. If you ever listen to Beethoven, you know, it starts off, you know, I'm like a real classical person. I really like classical music along with reggae. So like those, like, I know they're 2 different genres, but those are like the things that I like. Like when I'm feeling in a tense mood, I really like Beethoven. When I'm in like a, you know, like my job mood, like when I really want to pick up my like spirit all the way, like happy, high vibe of music, reggae is where I go. Like it's like the most powerful to me. It may not be to you, but to me, when you talk about how they feel, like Peter Tosh, and they talk about they backgrounds to their stories, and like they pray to Jah, they make sure Jah know like their love is real for him. So like when I listen to different reggae, like Baron Levy and different ones that I like, Ika Mouse and all of those different ones that I like, you know, they really bring a different, you know, mood to me altogether. Yeah. It's like time clock, time is ticking on this energy. The lesson is about to be learned here. Somebody gonna teach you a person a real valuable lesson in judging a book by its cover about greediness, okay? The lack thereof integrity, morals, principles, and values, okay? Somebody's going to learn a valuable lesson here. Under time, under pressure, and in a rush. Being in a rush, being very little to no communication. They never spoke about something. They just made their own dirty deeds here in this energy. It's a lot of different things here going. I don't know how many messages came out in this energy, but a lot came out. Okay. Somebody's laziness really didn't do the work, but it took from something here. Okay. So I told you these books be like the smile in your face with the Chester. When you're down here in these lands, look at the Chester cat sitting there in these groups under loneliness, and he's smiling in your face, and all the while you don't really know what's going on, but while he's smiling, ain't nobody else smiling, but he the only one smiling as big as he can, sitting there, because everybody's a little mad here, right? But he don't look like he mad. He's smiling with a sinister smile, right? All the while trying to get over. That's what they was doing. Smiling all the way behind your back. Laughing. Talking about it. Gossiping. Betraying themselves. Because they really wasn't betraying you. Because guess where your treasures are stored? In heaven. Okay? And you go to the divine to get it. Okay? They'll do it in a different way. So if they thought they were stealing from you, they didn't. And if you thought they were stealing from you, you did. They only got the, you know, when you got jewels and jewelry at home, you don't, sometimes back in the day, I don't know if they do it now, they, you know, didn't keep their, you know, good jewelry at home. They only had their, you know, costume jewelry at home, you know, just because of thieves, you know, they would come and really steal the real diamonds or really steal. So like when you rent jewelry from the jewelry store, you know, they might give you that for the night or for the day, but you got to bring that back with a contract and with some type of thing like that. Back in the day when Queen Elizabeth was getting all those diamonds and, you know what I mean? She had them, but she wouldn't leave them in her house. She would probably have 2 copies of the same. One that was the costume and one was the real diamonds. You know what I mean? Like that. Like that type of stuff. Okay, you ain't gonna have your real stuff hanging out so everybody could, you know what I mean? A robber come to the house, he got billions of millions of dollars worth of diamonds. You know what I mean? Like that. They, you know, even these entertainers, they don't even walk around with them. They all them chains and stuff. They don't leave that stuff home. Some of them do. The ones that's real flashy and crazy, they'll leave it. But the majority of the ones, they put it away, and they have a real set and a counterfeit set so that they don't get their necks cut off for it or robbed for it, because that's a lot of money. You know, you ain't gonna just leave your, you know what I mean? Or you got a cashmere sweater, you gonna leave it in a closet without mothballs or without some type of cedar or some type of something to keep the moths from eating it or eating holes in it. Depends if you where you live at. If you from the South, moths will eat holes right in your clothes. If you don't have the right, you know, place for them, they'll come right in there and eat holes in it. You'll wonder how your cashmere sweater got holes in it. Okay? And corruption and theft. They can't steal. You got to go through divineness. Because they look from high to down low. They sit high and look low. All right, y'all. If you are liking the As Above and So Below, I don't even think I did As Above and So Below. I did As Above and So Below yesterday. I'm sorry. So if you are liking these types of readings, these where they are would come up, come out type of energy, may you subscribe, like, share, hit that bell notification along with the thumbs up, as well as you would like to get your own personal reading with me, Miss Shine Light 7 TV at gmail.com. Namaste. Now must go.